Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today my pre-order arrived. Bit wet, bit soggy because it had been pouring with rain all day, but it's arrived. So I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing. I've taken the things out of the box so it doesn't take quite so long. And I thought I would go through what I've ordered, why I've ordered it, because I haven't ordered a lot for pre-order, but I've ordered things that I know I'm going to use a lot. So I thought we would start with a punch and a stamp set. So this is called Penguin Place, and you've got these absolutely lovely little penguins. You've got some antlers to go on top of the penguins. You've got all these little features, so you can give him a red nose like Rudolph. You've got a little beak. You've got another beak that will go onto this one. You've got a bow tie. You've got two little eyes, a little heart, balloons, stem for the balloon, presents, Christmas trees, so you can actually do cards just with Christmas trees, snowflakes, and we've got happy birthday, we've got season's greetings, we've got, this is quite sweet, the sentiment, it says, I like you a lottle, it's like a little, but except a lot. So I like you a lottle, it's like a little except a lot, which I thought was quite funny. Be cool, be chill, be merry. To the coolest friend ever. Lots of thanks. And as I say, you can do it for a birthday or for Christmas. There's a ridge here, which means that you can do a snowy ridge and you can have the little penguins sliding down the snowy ridge. You can use balloons to do, you know, birthdays. Little presents of different sorts, and as I say, there's a rather cute little hat which obviously will go on top. Might need to do a little bit of fussy cutting on there, but the punch punches out. You can see, I'm going to turn it this way around because it's not quite so shiny. You've got the outside of the penguin and you've got the inside of the penguin, and then you've got his little feet. So I had to have a go. First thing I did, I always, when I get my punches, I make sure that they open and they punch really easily, which this one does. So let's just make sure I've got that on. And so I've done one of the little penguins. I thought I would show you. I mean, he is just so, let me put him down on here. He is just so sweet. Absolutely adorable. So I punched the outside out in black, the inside out in basic white. I then used the two little dots here to give him his eyes, and then this little piece to give him his beak, which is rather sweet because if I pick it up, you can see that it actually gives the little cutout of the or the little stamped piece of the his beak. So, you know, absolutely darling little thing. And, you know, I think, oh, I'm going to use it so much. I really am. I think as well, actually, that this piece here, which is the inside, you might actually be able to do a maybe a reindeer, you might be able to do a little mouse. There's going to be all sorts of things. This one, you might be able to do a snowman. So I think it's going to be a little bit like the owl punch. I think it's going to be incredibly popular. So when it is available for pre-order, sorry, when it's available for order, which is August the 3rd, all of my customers who have bought from me in the last 6 months will automatically get a catalogue. If you want one, then just let me know and I can post one out to you as well. So that's the Penguin Place and Penguin Build-A-Punch. Get them both together, you get a 10% discount, and it's a really, really good price point. So I think he's just adorable, and that's one that, as I say, I'm going to use. I love penguins all year round, and I'm going to use him for all sorts. So we'll be doing quite a lot of that over the coming months before Christmas, because I don't like to do too much Christmassy before Christmas. So that's the first one. Number 2, another punch. I haven't punched this out yet, so we can have a go at doing that. This gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. It's called Starlet Punch. And let me, I've just got this, which I just had got for the feet. So let's have a look and see how that punches out. My fingers aren't very strong, but I've just thrown some of these about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get that out. 5. And there's a little tiny weeny one, very, very, very small. So there's the little one there. And they all punch out in one go, which is rather good. But as I say, you know, just do one of those in gold or silver or whatever for a Christmas star. Put it on top of a tree. They work beautifully together just as a group of stars. Again, doesn't have to be Christmas. I think I'm going to use this one a lot. It's called the Starlet Punch, and this comes with a stamp set. So the stamp set is Stars Are Shining. Sentiments: celebrate the wonder. Be merry and bright. Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star. The stars are shining brightly. Joy to the world. Lovely Christmas sentiments. And then you've got baubles. So 1, 2, 3, 4 baubles and the string. So again, you can do a totally different card. Easy shapes to fussy cut out if you want to, or you can just stamp them for a simple card. But the good thing about this is this image here it's photopolymer, and it is one stamp. So let me turn it round this way. I don't know whether you can see it very clearly. If I put it on, does that help to see it more clearly? Yes, if I hold it up like that, you can see that is one stamp. So it lines up with this punch. So you can stamp all of the stars in one go and punch them out in one go. So again, really, really good idea. I think that will, you know, if you want to do these lovely images here, you can then do those out. And again, you know, this is quite sort of flower-like. And so is this one. This is almost like, even though it's a star, could be a snowflake. You know, I think in different colours and things, we can do an awful lot with that. So I'm going to be doing some things with that one and not making it Christmas. So watch out for that one. And as I say, again, it's a bundle, stamp set and the punch together. You get a 10% discount. So that's a really good one. So you can see there's a bit of a theme for me. I've decided to go more with punches than dies. So the next one is Peaceful Deer. Love the trees, because the trees will do beautiful scenery, and there's a little piece here which is for grounding, so you can continue along these pieces and just make a card just with the trees on, which I think will be lovely. You've got 3 different groups of deer. So you've got the leaping deer, which will go with the punch, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got a standing deer and a lying deer. You've got a lovely little rabbit or hare. You know, one of the snow hares that you can do in white. Beautiful for Christmas time. Little wreath here, which goes round the neck of one of the deer. So you can have it very sort of Christmassy. Tiny little pebbles. So again, you can build up the scene and you know, add some sort of pebbles down on there. You've got snowflakes, which are always good. Emboss them, make them gold and silver. And sentiments: Merry Christmas, let's celebrate. Sending love and peace this season. It's the best time of year from all of us, and wishing you a wonderful year and friendship dear. So a pun on the word deer. And if you look at the size of them, they've obviously made it smaller to go on there. If you look at the size, they are good size sentiments. So, you know, don't look at this and think that's the size. It's not. It's a lot larger than that. So that's the sort of the size of the sentiments you've got on there, which is really rather good. And again, this comes with a punch. So you can get it as a bundle together, save 10%. And the punch is called the Deer Builder Punch. And you can then stamp the 2 deer on here and then punch them out. You've also got 2 antlers, but I looked at those and I thought, oh, they'd make nice little sprigs on there. This one is obviously to make a little dot for Rudolph, but if you did that as a sprig in greens and you did this in red, you could have holly boughs, you know, and do them in a little wreath or something like that. I think that would work. So again, let's just punch this one out. Again, I'm going to do it in the one that I've got to just sort of show you. So we've punched that out. Let's have a look and see how that looks. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You've got these 2. Let's get these pieces out. So you've got the 2 antlers that you can put in on the deer to make him a stag. Put him in like that, which is rather good. And then you've got this tiny little dot which will make him Rudolph. So again, you know, you don't have to use the stamp if you don't want to. You can just have a lot of those, great on packaging and things. But again, when I looked at this, I thought, you know, you could quite easily turn round and do a whole pile of these round. And I don't know which way I'd do them up, probably all facing in the same sort of direction maybe. And then have this as holly, and little red berries or little white berries for mistletoe. Yeah, lots of ideas with this one. And again, you know, I think the deer is just beautiful. So that punches out beautifully. And again, a lovely punch, lovely bundle. And it's a punch and a stamp set together. So that's why I got those. And then I've got 2 standalone ones. So first one, Strong of Heart. Strong of Heart is a stamp set where for every stamp set we buy, Stampin' Up will donate to, whoops, that's fallen down. Let's move that out of the way. Hold on, I'm trying to put my punches together and had a little bit of a landslide. So yes, the Strong of Heart, for everyone that we buy, Stampin' Up will donate to a heart charity. So, you know, I think that that's a really good thing to do. I always try and support those ones. And I think this is beautiful. I love this as well because, again, we don't necessarily need to use the whole heart. We can use it as a nice background and maybe put something over the top of it. The sentiments are lovely. Through struggle comes strength. Here for you. You amaze me. Stronger than you know. And I think, again, you know, particularly over the last couple of years, there's a lot of people and a lot of friends and people out there who are having a bit of a struggle sometimes, and you know, it's not always easy. So through struggle comes strength, and stronger than you know, I think are lovely sentiments. So this one is a red rubber stamp. So, you know, again, you know that you are going to get absolutely beautiful stamped images again and again and again. There's also a little heart, and who doesn't love a heart on something? So I think that that's lovely, and that was one that I had to have. Again, it's not Christmas, so it means that I can use it all year round. Then there's wood. I think that this is absolutely lovely. And it's quite clever because if you look, you've got this, and for a piece that gives you grounding, if you turn this stamp over like this, this I believe is going to fit in between these pieces here to give grounding, so you can have a different colour quite easily underneath the branches. You've also got these leaves, and again I think because of the positioning of them, you can probably line them up so that they actually go through. So you can have them, you know, green, you can have them reds and yellows for autumn, you could have them sort of pink for springtime. Again, work all the way around. Little snowflakes, again, love snowflakes. You can put snowflakes on everything. And we've got thank you for your kindness, hello friend, celebrate, every season brings its own wonder, happy birthday, good luck on your new adventure, and best wishes. So there's one Christmas sentiment, the rest are all year round. A happy birthday, a best wishes, a good luck, a celebrate, and a hello friend, and a thank you. So lots of sentiments on there to use. Lovely stamp set. It's a photopolymer one, so again for lining up this piece, which is going to this piece here, which I think is going to go underneath. I think that's going to be perfect. So we're going to use that one a lot, and I'll have lots of ideas for you on that one. And then it's celebration time. Yes, it's celebration time again. So celebration is running from, I can have a look and see because I've got one of the brochures that I've got. So it runs from the 3rd of August to the 30th of September. So for 2 months, if you spend a certain amount on any of these things that I've just shown you, or from the annual catalogue, for every £45 you spend, you can get a stamp set for free. There are level 2s where you spend £90 and you get something. However, I'm going to show you the ones that are the £45. The first one, which I had to have, and I do think it always while stocks last, but I think that this one is going to sell out really quickly, is Counting Sheep. It's a red rubber. You've got So Glad It's Your Birthday, You're Amazing, and you've got these 3 really adorable little sheep. Their faces are just so cute. If you look, they're really fun. They're really amusing. You've got little grass to ground them. You've got a little party hat to put on their heads. And you can get this stamp set for a qualifying purchase. So if you buy anything from the annual catalogue or this new autumn winter catalogue that's come out, you can get this one absolutely free. But they also do, so you have to spend another £45, but you can get the coordinating dies. And I don't always get dies. However, there was one in this one that I thought, let's see if I can get it out. I thought I must have it because it has got, let's turn it round the right way round. It's going to open that way, isn't it? Right. Because you have got a fence. And I really like fences. I think fences are beautiful. You can put all sorts of things behind, from the flowers and things that are in the annual catalogue to the sheep, of course. You've also got a balloon. So again, you can cut out balloons in different colours and make birthday cards. You don't have to use the sheep. You've got a sunshine. You've got clouds. You've got a little flag, which again, I suppose you can put that on the fence. And then you've got the outline, so you don't have to fussy cut for each one of the sheep and for the little hat. So this one again is you can get the dies for £45 spend in any of the catalogues, so the annual catalogue or the new autumn winter catalogue. So I had to get that together because I thought I'm going to use this lots, and again I got it free with my pre-order because I'd spent enough to get it. And then I got one other stamp set, which is Feels Like Home, again red rubber. And I think that this is, if I bring it up, I think that that image is absolutely beautiful. You know, a front door, beautiful, beautiful colouring opportunities. You've then also got these, which I think are cyclamen, so a lovely pot. You've also then got a climbing little plant, so you could put the pot, you know, at the front here and have some climbing bits and pieces coming up. Really lovely for just doing a beautiful card and doing a bit of colouring. We've got so many different colouring mediums, from our pencils to our inks and, you know, a water painter, through to our pencils. So lovely opportunity. And if you look at the stamp itself, it's a good size. Lots and lots and lots of detail on there. So I think that that's lovely. And the sentiments on this one have got missing you. I'm always and forever here for you. Your friendship feels like home to me. I can't thank you enough. So again, lovely ones to send to friends, to send for swaps, to send for, you know, all of those sorts of things. And yeah, really like that. And you can get that one again, £45 from the annual or from any of the current catalogues, and you can get this one absolutely free for a £45 purchase. Then just before we go, I'm not somebody that buys a lot of designer series paper, as you know. I use it, I like to create my own backgrounds, but there was this one paper that I just had to have. So let me just open it, and then it's the one thing I haven't opened. So I'm just going to bear with me a second while I just open it, to make sure I open it carefully so we don't get any creases in on the corners. So let's take that. Always have to be careful with your paper, because it's very easy right on the corner there, that if you don't take it out carefully, you can then get it all crinkled. So this paper, I just had to have it because anybody, and I've got so many friends who either have cats or dogs, or both, and this is just beautiful. And I thought, there is a stamp set that coordinates with it. However, for me, I thought the paper, I can make hundreds of cards with it. So you've got this lovely retriever, you know, covered in, you know, little twinkly lights. You've got a little cat coming out of a box, and you've got a tiny little mouse. Don't know whether you can see that very clearly. Let me bring that up so you can see that little mouse. I mean, how sweet is he? Just absolutely lovely. And again, you know, do a little bit of fussy cutting, use a die, you know, to punch out the shape, and you can make your own cards without having to have the stamp set. Other side of this is just a cherry cobbler, sort of a stitched pattern, but this is what I'm going to be using. So we have 2 sheets of those. We then have these absolutely lovely, as I say, they're so sweet. Let me bring that up again so you can see it a little bit closer. I mean, look at that little cat with his little flattened down ears, you know, looking as if he's really enjoying it, Christmas. You've got a lovely golden retriever again. You've got a little tiny hamster, because again, people have all sorts of pets. You've got a mouse, and then you've got a French bulldog, or a little puppy, which I think is really rather sweet. So again, you know, cut out a few of those. Not that difficult to cut out. You've got white behind it, so it's a fairly easy border. Do a little row of those, and you've got your Christmas card sorted. So again, you've got 2 sheets of that, and on the other side, we've got squirrely sort of pattern things. Again, I'm going to be using this. This again, I just absolutely love this. And whatever pets you've got, they seem to have covered it. So let me bring this one up again. You've got this lovely dog with a wreath around its neck, puppy. you've got this cat again. Always cats hate being dressed up and things, so really cute. And then you've got a little budgerigar. So again, anybody that's got budgies or canaries or little birds, you've got that covered as well. And again, you know, just fussy cut it out, put it on a nice shape. I will be showing lots of different ways of using this paper because I think it's just absolutely lovely. And then on the other side, a cherry cobbler pattern. Then we've got just stockings. And I say just stockings, but again, you know, easy shapes to cut out. Put those on a card and it's done and sorted. Other side of that one is I think it's evening evergreen and yellow stars, which is probably bumblebee. So 2 sheets of those. And then we've got this one, which is a corgi. And again, you know, covering all of our pets. So you've got the corgi, you've got a lovely cat, lovely black and white cat, and you've got a goldfish bowl. So you've got goldfish. So again, anybody who's got a pet, you know, you can do that. And it's really sweet, actually. I've only just noticed. If you look at the goldfish bowl, you bring it up. Inside the goldfish bowl, you've got a Christmas tree and you've got a little star. So I think that's really rather sweet. And also little baubles in between. So if you really wanted to go to town fussy cutting, you could do that one. And on the other side, you've got a green stripe. And then on the last one, what have we got on the last one? The last one, we've got lights, Christmas lights. And on the other side, oh, that's nice, a sort of a weave Hessian look. And that I think is probably in pool party. So that actually will be really rather nice. I'll probably use that side. So you can see these papers are just absolutely lovely. And so I had to have this pack of paper. And, you know, I'm going to make lots of cards just by cutting out or using dies to make some really lovely cards. So that is called... what's it called? Sweet Stockings. And the colours in it are basic black, bumblebee, cherry cobbler, cinnamon cider, evening evergreen, old olive and pool party. So yes, I was right with the pool party on that. So, you know, lovely, lovely papers that you can do all sorts with. And as I say, my absolute favourite is this. Where is it? I think it's one of the first ones. It's the big one with the retrievers on. I think that is going to be, you know, you have 2 sheets of it. So I've got to find it. It's obviously one of the first ones that we looked at, wasn't it? Here we go. This one. My absolute favourite. I think that's lovely. And if you look at it, whole ones, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 whole dogs. So in reality, you can make 8 cards straight away with just 1 sheet. And we haven't done the cats. So, you know, cats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cats that are whole ones that haven't got any pieces out of them. And mice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little mice. That you can have, you know, in a little line or across a card doing the presents. So, you know, straight away you've got, I don't know, 25 cards just with 1 sheet of the paper. So really, really, really good designer series paper. So, oh, and I forgot, keep looking. I chose 2 ribbons. So these are very, I said I wanted to have some nice red ribbon, and this is it's called metallic ribbon. It's 1/2 inch wide, 10 yards as always, but it's cherry cobbler and gold. So I hope you can see, if I bring that up, you've got a real metallic look to it. The edging is beautiful, same on both sides, so you've got that really rather lovely coppery look. But again, you know, put that in on your cards. That's cherry cobbler, just beautiful. And then I wanted a gold one. So I've got, this is shimmer ribbon, 3/8 of an inch. So it's slightly smaller. Again, it's the same sort of thing. So you've got, if I take that up again to give you a bit of a look, you've got that weave in on the edges of it. And then that really, really shiny metallic. And again, you know, it's going to look beautiful on cards as accents. And as always, you get, says me, yeah, you get 10 yards, 9.1 meters. So, you know, you get an awful lot of ribbon. So those were the two ribbons that I chose because I wanted things, you know, gold and cherry cobbler for me is sort of the Christmas season and the Christmas one. So they will go with virtually everything in my Christmas set. So that was my pre-order. Hope you enjoyed that. I will be coming back with some sneak peeks and some card ideas with all of this over the coming weeks. And we'll be doing things that aren't Christmas. Catalogues will be going out in the next couple of days. So keep an eye on the post for those. And as always, thank you so much for all your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed, please look at subscribing because I've got now nearly 600 videos, lots of ideas, lots of inspiration, going back a good few years. So, you know, there's lots for you to look at. And as always, please be kind, please stay safe, and please stay well. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.